Alright, Coach Finn here. That's a little beginning of a song called Rollin'. And in our warm-ups, we're going to be rolling. Okay, so this is Davis Hoops, Chalktalk 41. This is our UCD warm-up. This is what Coach Les does, at least over the last few years, with his perimeter and post players. So, down here, when we're doing this, on one end of the court, we'll be doing our perimeter warm-up, while at the other end of the warm-up court, we'll be doing our post warm-up. And so we'll have 5 or 6 guys with their own ball in the perimeter, and then the post will be using 2 balls with some rebounders, again with 5 or 6 guys. Then we switch, because we want our perimeter guys to be able to do the post moves, and we want our post guys to have the outside shots. So I'm going to first demonstrate the perimeter workout, and then we'll bring the post workout down here, but that would be going on all at the same time. Okay? So I'm going to use this as a coach, and each player in this line would have their own ball, and you're going to be taking shots off of passes from the coach at various points. This is all to be memorized. You want to memorize the motions of this, you want to memorize the motions of this, so that we can just roll right into our warm-ups with music going and get a good workout in efficiently. So I'm going to kind of break it down. Here, this guy starts in the corner and he throws a nice overhand or chest pass to the coach. He then sprints, and as he's getting right into this spot on the floor just inside the arc, he receives it and he goes up and shoots it. Then he follows his rebound, and as he's getting his rebound, this guy stepping in, he's throwing in to the coach, coming in, shooting on the same spot. When he gets the rebound, he goes right over to the corner on this side, and he receives it and he's taking a shot. What we're looking for is good misses and bad misses, and can you, once you understand that concept, we will start to be paying attention to the numbers of bad misses that we're having as a group and setting goals. But again, he follows his, and then this next guy would be throwing it and coming to this spot for a shot, and then everything resets. Once the line is done, if it's 5 or 6, then once it's done, then coach will come over here. Same thing. Here, receives it there, shoots, follows. As he's following, he's giving it, coming out, shoots, follows, and they fill out over to the other corner. So for time's sake, I want you now to start to pay attention to the places on the floor that we're getting our shots. Again, I'll do this a little bit quicker. So now I'm going to take away these players and just imagine there's a player with a ball, and the next shot will be coming right up and getting it outside the arc, shooting it, coming over here, shooting it, coming over here. The line ends, flip it, doing the same thing, gets the ball here, shoots it, rebounds over here, pass, shoots it, rebound, over here. Then the next spot, so we've had this spot and this spot. Now the next spot is going to be a dribble to the baseline. Here, receive the ball, power dribble, inside the arc, shoot it. So passed over, receive it, power dribble, shoot it, over. Then the same thing. You just receive the ball, shoot. Receive the ball, shoot. Okay? Here you're going to receive the ball. Now you're going to go middle, shoot. Receive the ball, power dribble, shoot. Same thing here. Now you're going to go middle, shoot. Receive the ball, power dribble, shoot. Okay? So those are the spots so far. We've gotten right inside the arc, on the arc, dribble inside the arc, dribble inside the arc for stop and pops. Now this is the wild card where you see the ball at the top of the arc, but now you can do dribble penetration into the middle for runners, for a spin, for a layup, for a baseline dribble with a broad jump into the middle. These are all things that we will be showing you here, Euro, and then you come over here. Again, you receive the ball, and you have your wild card move into the eyes and nose for a finish. All right, and then that just finishes off the initial, that part at angles of receiving the ball. Now we're going to come over the top. The coach will come over here. You throw the ball here. You come around and receive the ball. Shoot at top of the key. Okay. Over here, you're coming around the arc, receive the ball, shoot it, top of the key. Coach resets, you're over here, you're coming around, shoot it, top of the key. Comes over here, come around, shoot it, top of the key. Coach resets. Now we're going to be doing moves right and left. So here, you pass the ball, receive it, keep coming through for a move all the way down, for a runner, various moves. Okay? Get it? Keep coming through, finish. Keep coming through, finish. Keep coming through, finish. The next one, you're here. Now you receive it and you reverse direction and finish. You see the ball? Reverse direction, finish. Same thing, get over here, reverse direction, over here, reverse direction. And now we're into our last part, which is a little bit more movement. So we're all now in the corner. I'm going to slow it down. But remember, our shots were here, here, then here, here, then wild card. Then we're going here, shot, we're going here, finish, here, reverse finish. That's the sequence. Now the next one is we'll have two balls going, a coach and a player or another coach, depending on how many we have. Then we'll have our line here with someone set up on this side. And what happens is we start with a player here and then the line is here. And the coach passes to this guy and he shoots it. Three-pointer. As he shoots it, coach is throwing another one to him. And then the second ball that he receives, he's penetrating into the middle of the key, which ignites this guy to dive for a shot in the corner. Then he balances out, he shoots the shot, they get the rebound, he's here. All the while, this guy is now shooting his shot. And then he's penetrating as this guy dives for a pitch and a shot, and he resets. Okay, so those are the motions of this. Now I'm going to start to take these guys off, and I'm going to start to point. He comes up, shoots, and he comes up and he goes middle, but this time this guy, instead of going baseline, comes over the top for a handoff and either a shot or a finish. This guy starting up, and then the guy who passed it is back over here. Let's just put that over here again just so you can see it. So here it's a shot followed by another pass from the coach, middle, over the top, handoff, finish, he resets, and he finishes through a shot or a finish, one way or the other. Sometimes we'll start to throw in some defense from the coaches as you're coming into the lane, as you guys get better at this. But again, just for these two, it's a shot followed by a penetration and dish to the corner, followed by a shot, with a penetration and over the top handoff. And then we're all in the lane here, and it's just finally, this is how we finish it. Coach passes it to the player for a shot. The next ball going out, he is diving into the middle, but instead of coming off of movement here, the guy next in line on movement fills that penetration, pulls the guy behind him, it's called safety, and then he does a reverse pivot and he does his shot. He resets back into the line. He does his shot, followed by penetration as the next guy comes up behind. And once we get to the last guy in the line, he fills in, he shoots, but he shoots until he makes 2 in a row or has 2 good misses in a row. And then we all dive in together and high five each other, and it's crazy. Get a water. All right? The next one, all the while this is going on, and we'll be timing this to see if it's roughly the same amount of time, we will have the post warm-up going on. All right, in the post warm-up, these guys were down here, but essentially you'll have 2 wings and the rest of the line doing their post moves. So this guy will pass it out to this wing guy. You're doing the same move on both sides of the block, but you go through our sequence of post moves, followed by a little bit of high-low, followed by a little bit of high post work. And so again, just the moves are bounce pass, where the perimeter guys are working on good bounce passes or over the top passes. And the first move for this guy above the block is a power baseline move. He gets the rebound, he throws it out. This guy is getting ready to go again, but he goes after this guy does the second shot. Post entry, baseline move. This guy's throwing the ball out. He's giving it to the next guy in line. He's doing his power baseline moves. Okay, power baseline moves. And now I'm just going to pretend like we're the ball's thrown out. The next move is middle, power middle, power middle. Then this is this one is you want to come in through the middle. You pass him the ball. You come in through the middle as though you're coming across the lane. As you get it, your over the top leg goes for a reverse layup. Then you try to step back out. You're like in the middle. You come here. Then power baseline leg goes under the middle. I would have demonstrated all this to you in the footwork by now, if not soon. Then the next move, so we had two power baselines, 2 power middles. Then we have the over the top baseline move coming from the middle, from the nose. The next one are going to be our combo moves, where we receive the ball and you act like you go in power middle, but then you step through. Power middle, step through. Then power middle, spin. Then power middle, spin. And the next one is, again, we're just doing 2 at a time. You get back in line and you're passing your balls out. And this is a quick clip with good footwork. And the next one is now your turn and face stuff, where your free throw line foot steps out as you receive the ball so that you can step through and finish over. So free throw line foot steps out, creates the angle, step through, go through. This one is your baseline foot, steps out, then you swing through and reverse. Baseline foot, steps out, swing through, and you reverse. So those are your post moves. Okay. Then we're going to do a quick little high-low where this player who is first in line receives the ball, say from a little higher, and receives the ball here, where the next guy, as he receives it, flashes in. And he can flash in from either side, but flashes in for a high-low drop-down move. And we do this twice. He comes over here, throw the ball out, enters to the high. He flashes in for some move of what we've done in the post as far as a finish. Okay, and we go through that sequence. How it goes here is you go from low post to high post to out. These guys continue to be our passers. He receives the ball. Next guy in line works on his flashes. one ball is on this side, the next one that comes over here, he receives it high post this side, and again the same guy flashes, and it's just two moves, then you rotate on through. Then once we get through the high-low, then we just go to the high, where a guy gets the ball here and he shoots it. Then he gets his own rebound, gets it out here, he gets the ball here, and he shoots it. Okay? Then the next guy in line does the same thing. Then the guy who first did the first comes back and he gets the ball here, and now it's a pump fake, and he finishes on this side of the rim. Pump fake, finishes on this side of the rim. Then rotate through. Then that guy who started gets the ball and he finishes on this side of the rim. And you can start to actually throw combinations where he gets the ball, finishes on this side, but then spins, or does a little mid kind of half court spins with a hook shot or whatever. But we're looking for power initially. And that is our post warm-up. So this is going on. The perimeter guys are doing their thing with a coach, and then the guys who are passing the ball here in the post during this time will then rotate into the post, and if it was two guys, then the rest of the guys encourage these two guys to go through their low post, high-low, and high post work. And then when it's all over, you all come in, high five, and water break. If one of them is done ahead of time, while you're waiting for the other team to finish, you are getting your water quickly, then you're shooting free throws or working on some sort of skill set that the coach wants you to do until the other team's done. Then we rotate. Okay? That is our UCD warm-up. Chalktalk 52.